All right, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a quick look at the Ark migration over to Polygon. Before we get started, I just want to remind you that I am not a financial advisor. Nothing in this video is for financial advice. It is for education and entertainment purposes. Right now I'm on the ArkFi website, arkfi.io, and I want to just take a quick look at the white paper before we jump into the migration. The white paper has been updated, so if you click on the Legacy NFT section, you can see the updated information on the legacy NFTs. There's an overview, it talks about the capital pool, it gets into the tiers, it talks about combining NFTs, topping off NFTs. I highly recommend that you jump over and read through this. I'm not gonna do a deep dive in this video, but if you have NFTs, if you're invested in Ark, jump in here and take a read through this. I'll put a link to this in the description. Just scrolling down, a couple things I will highlight quick. We do now have tiers. These tiers are associated to when you mint your NFTs. So if you minted from basically where the point where there was $0 invested into the capital pool up to 2 million, you'll be in tier 1. So if you've minted at this point, you're in tier 1 all the way up to 2 million into the capital pool. From $2 million, $1 up to 3,300,000, you'd be in tier 2. And so on all the way up to tier 6. You can use this chart and read the paper to kind of show you where you want to fit in and how you can strategize. Now, what's important, we also have all the new level of NFTs that'll be available once these contracts migrate. We'll have copper, which starts at $100, tin, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, iridium, and diamond, which is the $100,000 NFT. And then why are these tiers important? Well, depending on the level of the NFT that you mint and the tier that you minted in will determine if you qualify for and the amount of NFT yield boost that you get. You can use this chart to kind of find the strategy that works best for you. So as an example, if you've already minted a silver NFT, you're in tier 1, you would receive a 5% NFT yield boost. If you upgrade your NFT or you combine NFTs while you're still in tier 1 up to the gold, you would get a 10% boost. So basically TLDR, or the shortened version here, is the higher of the tier of the NFT that you have and the lower the tier that you mint in, the more NFT yield boost you will get. I'm not gonna go into the yield boost in this video. Like I said, we're not gonna do a deep dive here, so jump in and check this out. What I really wanna do is just talk about the migration. Let's just take a look at it quickly. So the Polygon contract deployment is this Friday, December 1st, 2023. There'll be automatic distribution of NFTs, which is awesome. So when the new contract's deployed, if you're a legacy NFT holder or an LSA participant, everything's gonna automatically transition over to you or for you on the Polygon network. Now, how can you participate? How can you see it? If you're not on Polygon, if you haven't played around with Matic, you need to add the Polygon network. I'm gonna show you 3 different ways to add it, and the final way is we'll use the RPC that the Ark team has provided and we'll add it manually to MetaMask. Now, if you do have Rabby Wallet, you're already set because it's already built in, but we'll show it with MetaMask so we can show you how to do it and add it manually. Claim NFT rewards. This is the important part that you have to take note of. Current legacy NFT holders need to claim BUSD rewards before the new contracts are deployed. BUSD rewards distribution will stop Wednesday, November 29th to give time for the claiming. So this Wednesday, it'll be announced at some time in the Telegram. Essentially, the rewards distribution will be turned off. You need to go in and then you need to claim your rewards from the legacy NFT page. And we want to make sure that you get your BUSD rewards out before the migration to Polygon. Then on Friday, once everything's migrated over, they turn the rewards back on. Instead of getting the BUSD on the Binance Smart Chain, you'll be getting USDT over on the Polygon network. Bridge to Matic. Matic tokens will be used for gas to claim rewards on the new legacy NFT DApp page. There are multiple bridges that you can utilize, but for this video, we're gonna demonstrate using the bridge that the Ark team has provided. We will use the Squid Router live here on the video. If you have any questions or need tech support, please submit a ticket to the Telegram. That's gonna be the tech support channel. That's a no-brainer. That's what we always need to do. So how are we gonna go and add the Matic network? So first you can see here that I've added MetaMask. I've got my ledger hooked up on my MetaMask, so I'm gonna go quick and just unlock my ledger. Rather safe than sorry. We'll have a little bit of downtime while I unlock it. One thing I will say in regard to Ledger, if you do use Rabby Wallet, the integration with Ledger is much easier than MetaMask. So I've got my Ledger unlocked. We're over here on MetaMask. You can see that I have AVAX added. I have the Binance Smart Chain. I have Linea, and then we have Ethereum mainnet. Polygon is not added on here. So I'm going to show you 3 different ways that you can add Polygon. First, if you have a newer version of MetaMask, which hopefully you do, you should be upgrading your MetaMask. You click on the 3 dots in the corner. You're going to come down to settings. You're going to go to networks, add network. You'll see down here, Polygon mainnet. You can automatically add it through MetaMask. You'll get the RPCs that MetaMask provides. You just click add here and then click through and follow the instructions. It will add it to your MetaMask wallet and it'll ask you to change over to the Polygon network. That is one way that you can do it. A second way that you can do it, you can use a website like chainlist.org, or I should say you can use chainlist.org because I don't know any other websites that do this. But chainlist.org is a pretty reputable site. I use it for most of my EVM networks. They have a slew of EVM networks that you can pick from. The cool thing that you can do is you can just essentially hit this button, add to MetaMask. This will add the Polygon mainnet to your MetaMask. It'll make you connect the browser, or excuse me, connect your MetaMask. It'll add the RPC for you. It's the default RPCs that Chainlist uses, adds the network, adds the token, everything, and then you can swap over the Polygon network that way. The cool feature that this does have, even if you choose not to use this to add it to your MetaMask, if you click on this little down arrow for any one of these networks, they have a list of RPCs. So you can actually see the latency between you and the RPC. You can see some different scores here. You can see if it's down. Let's say the network's really busy, it's really slow. Maybe you're having issues with the RPC. There's a bunch of different RPCs that you can choose from, and Chainlist has a bunch here in this list where you can basically copy this and you would add it to the RPC in the network in your MetaMask, which I'll show you how to do here right now. So how do we add the network manually? Again, we've hit the ellipses, or these 3 dots. We went to network, and now we're down here where we can add a network. We will click add a network manually. I'm going to go back to this PDF. What you can do is, if you have this Telegram banner from the Ark Telegram, you can use the information from there and you can copy it over. Now Polygon, I already know that's pretty self-explanatory. I can remember Polygon, and I'm going to remember chain 137 and Matic. What I want to do is I'm going to copy over the RPC. This is the main RPC right here, polygon-rpc.com. I've copied that. It's going to be chain 137, Polygon, and Matic. I can remember that. So we'll come over here. I'm going to do chain 137 first, because when I try to remember this, I always forget the chain. I'm going to go ahead and paste in the RPC. Looks like I carried over a colon, so I'll make sure we backslash that out. So we have https://polygon-rpc.com. The network, we're just going to go with Polygon. The gas token is going to be Matic. So just like BSC uses BNB, Polygon's going to use Matic. Now the block explorer is optional, but you always want to have this in there. So when you click on the transaction in MetaMask, it brings you to the block explorer and you can see your transactions. So let's go back to this PDF. We'll go ahead and we'll copy polygonscan.com. Maybe we'll copy it. Let's see. Let's do it. Go back over to MetaMask. Let's paste that in. Perfect. We click save. So it's added that network. We'll click switch to Polygon. So you can see I have 0.95 Matic on this wallet, or 71 cents. I'm going to go ahead and I'll close it out here, and we'll click here. In the tiny view, you can see now we're on the Polygon network. I'm going to switch back to BNB. And then if we'll go back here to this migration document, the bridge that they recommend is squidrouter.com, app.squidrouter.com. I've already have that opened up here. I'll put a link in the description of this video. So what we're going to do now is we're going to basically find the networks that we need. So if you'll see here on my MetaMask wallet, I've got $20 in BNB in here. So we're going to bridge some BNB over to Matic. So we're going to go here, in the network that we're going to use first will be BNB. Now, the cool thing about this router is that you can pick other tokens. So let's say you don't want to bridge BNB, you want to bridge USDT. That's an option. Cake's an option. BUSD is an option. Whatever token you want, we can bridge it over and swap it for Matic. For this example, we'll just use BNB. Now down here, we're going to pick the network that we're going to. We want to go to Polygon. And we want some gas, or we want some more Matic. So we'll just click the Matic network. Or excuse me, the Matic token. Now remember, when we looked, that I already have 0.95 Matic. So let's go ahead and we'll do 0.02. Well, let's do a little bit more. 0.05 BNB. So that's about $11.35 worth of BNB. It's fetching an estimate. That'll give us 15.28 Matic, or $11.34 worth of Matic. The Matic fees for transactions are very cheap. 15 Matic will last quite a long time. So let's go ahead and we'll submit this transaction. It looks like my ledger unfortunately has locked up, so let's just unlock my ledger. Better be safe than sorry. All right, my ledger's unlocked. We're gonna go ahead over here and we're gonna confirm. It's sent it over to my ledger. I'll approve this transaction. So it's processing. Now, if you use a token other than BNB that's not the gas token, it may ask you to approve it. So if you use USDT, maybe you're using Cake, it will ask you to approve that token before you do this transaction. You can see that it's been confirmed and it's processing. Now we can click this track right here. Let's go ahead and click it. And then the cool thing here about this bridge with Squid Router, you can kind of track it. So we've paid our 0.05 on BNB. It swapped that BNB for Axelar USDC. Now it's going to send that USDC over to Polygon, and look, it went through super quick. It swapped that USDC for Matic, and now we should be seeing that Matic over on the Polygon network. So let's go ahead and check our MetaMask, and let's see if our Matic came over. So we're still on BNB. Let's drop over to Polygon, click on our tokens, and you can see now we have 16.239 Matic. So as easy as that, we were able to take our 0.05 BNB and send it over to Matic. So now we've gone ahead, we've added the Matic network to our MetaMask, we've bridged over our Matic, and this 16 Matic is going to be enough for gas fees for quite a while, since the fees on the Matic network are so cheap. So now we're ready for the migration when the Ark NFTs jump over to Polygon. I'm Jay Vanquish. This is how I play the Ark. Ark for the win.